What's happening, guys? Lawson here. Got my buddies Micah and Jonah in the boat with me, and to be completely honest, we fished yesterday but not much happened. It wasn't very eventful, so we're starting over today. They drove down, and right now at the moment we have a well full of live shrimp and then a bunch of different artificials that we're going to run through, and we're going to be chasing bonefish, redfish, snook, and triple tail, and black drum, and basically anything else we can find that'll want to eat a shrimp. Now, I'm gonna mainly let them work some shrimp, and I might throw one here and there, but I'm gonna be throwing artificials because today's video is sponsored by Catchco. Now, if you don't know what Catchco is, they're like the father-daddy company of Mystery Tackle Box and Shop Carl's, and they make their own unique line of lures as well. And so we're gonna throw a few of those things, and I'll leave some links down below where you guys can pick up some of the lures that I'm gonna be throwing today. But that is the game plan right now. We're gonna run, and we're gonna do a bit of sight fishing with some live shrimp, some blind casting, and just see if we can get bit on the artificial as well. All right, here's the dealio. Mike and Jonah up front. I'm on the pulling platform in the back. A very light drag we're fishing because I'm only throwing 12-pound fluoro at the moment. They both have 20 on, and we're gonna slow cruise, see if we can find some bones first thing. Little school jack to your right, Micah. Ooh, that's something being eaten right against that wall. Oh, I have a fish on. This is a catfish. Or is it a little jack? Turn. Oh, crap. Really, you're gonna make me get down from the platform? Well, first fish of the morning is on right here. We're looking for bones and snooks and redfish. And well, could you take a wild guess what I've caught? This thing is wrecking me. First fish in the morning, little jack crevalle. You know what? At least the monkey's off our backs, or something like that. Look at that handsome potato down there. That's so cool. Those little tiny jacks swimming around underneath them. It's awesome. All right, the sun has finally came up a little bit and have a much better visibility into the water here. Jonah and Micah are down there getting shrimp out of the well. I put on artificial shrimp, and we're gonna continue looking for some bones and snapper, grouper, whatever, really. Oh, good night. I got like right on the edge of the mangrove, and like 30 fish came out for it at once. It feels like there's been no shortage of snapper lately, and I don't feel like I normally catch that many snapper, but whatever. They're fun, like bycatch while you're fishing for other things to keep you entertained, I suppose. Well, after 4 hours of bonefish mission and not seeing really a single bonefish, maybe saw one or two, but not even truly confirmed, we've given up. We're now on a dock mission, fishing for snook, grouper, and whatever else. Redfish, triple tail, snapper, anything. Snook laying under this dock. That's a little black grouper. That is the smallest grouper I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh. I've caught an ungodly amount of snapper on this. That's all right. That's an old dog. What is that? Grouper. Another grouper. That's sweet. That is so cool, man. Black grouper right there. That is cool. Very cool. Second grouper. First one was a micro, but there's a parrotfish down there. Dude, this thing's going ham. Yeah, this is a nice mangrove. Grouper and a mangrove out from the same dock. This mangrove would actually probably just be about a keeper. Just wasn't letting go. All right, I've tied on a little jerkbait right here to throw on the docks. This is a Catchco original. I believe it's called the Hunch. And I have crushed quite a few snapper on it, and it seems to work really well and should work pretty good in this clear water. And we're gonna rip it around some of these docks and see if we can find some mangroves, schoolmasters, muttons. I've seen like a pretty good sized mutton. I mean, like a 20-inch mutton swimming around one of the docks earlier today. So you never know, we can find some good fish. We've seen some big snook, caught some grouper. It's working. Starting on a fresh dock line right here. I am throwing just a shrimp on a Fathom inshore jig head. You can pick up this jig head off Shop Carl. I'll leave a link down for that as well. I've become quite fond of them, but I'm hoping to, like, a snook would be great and dandy or whatever, but I really would be stoked to catch like a grouper or a good sized mutton. Instantly wrapped it around a rod behind me. Yo, there's a big fish underneath this dock right here. Oh, nice mangrove. First cast. Yeah, right where you just threw your shrimp, Jonah, I saw something good cruise underneath the dock. That's a keeper mangrove. Holy crap, that's a stud. Like, that's a 12-inch mangrove right there. The most unhelpful fish on the planet. Like, they like will not open their mouth to be unhooked. Like, he's not even hooked anymore, he's just refusing to open his mouth. Good Maggie. Fat boys out front. All right, Jonah's rocking a shrimp, Micah's throwing a little paddle tail. I'm gonna throw, this is a Biospawn Extra Swim right here, Catchco bait, and just a juicy, about 4-inch paddle tail that if you see a bunch of crap on it, it's because I put some scent on it. But we're gonna roll this around docks, maybe see if we can find a bigger fish than the snapper we've been catching. I think snapper and grouper probably hold the docks a little more consistently, like in terms of that dock has a lot of good structure on it, so they're just kind of always on it type of thing. Where snook, I don't feel like they discriminate. They're just kind of wherever they feel like being. Oh, good Cuda frick. Dang it. That's all right. As long as he didn't cut me off, it's okay. But I have a feeling he's gonna cut me off. Oh, I thought that was a snook that came out. Gosh. Well, first fish that's pulled some drag of the day, basically. Oh man, I really thought that was gonna be a good snook that just came out and whaled it. I'm just kind of stoked they haven't cut my line yet. There he goes. All right, back home at the house. Now, not the most eventful day, but a very interesting day. And when I'm editing a video like this, it's so hard to kind of explain to you guys what happened, especially if I don't do it while we're out there. But basically, Jonah, Micah, and myself, we spent 3 hours, I would say, looking around for bonefish. Because Micah said he really wanted to try to catch one, and I just caught one the week before with my buddy Scott Rose, and I thought, okay, it's a possibility we could maybe find one. And I said to them, I was like, do you guys want to go target big snook, or do you want to go try to find a bonefish? And they said, let's see if we can try to find a bonefish. That'd be really cool, you know? Because where they live, they catch snook, but not particularly big ones. But, you know, to catch a bonefish, you need to travel all the way down to, like, Biscayne Bay or the Keys or the Bahamas, basically. And so it's a very rare opportunity that kind of can be hit or miss. You just gotta swing for the fences and hopefully you luck out and you find a bonefish. But today, we just didn't. And it's just kind of the way fishing goes. I have some weird type of obsession with catching mutton snapper and big mangrove snapper and black grouper inshore. I just think it is the coolest thing in the world. And I really can't wait for it to get kind of toward the winter time where grouper have more of a tendency to come inshore and they kind of spawn closer to shore. And a very real potential of catching
a 20+ inch grouper while fishing for snook in the docks, and that would just be the coolest thing ever, because black grouper and gag grouper as well, any type, they fight so freaking hard, and they hit so hard, and they pull really well. They're just such a cool game fish. It's like fishing for a large amount of bass in salt water that can get 25 pounds, and the first initial hit and dig is insane. So they're really fun to fish. Not all days turn out how you hope they do, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Got a few videos coming down the pipeline for you that I'm very excited for you guys to see, and see them soon enough. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And you guys can go check out the Catch Co. and Shop Carl's link down below. I appreciate them for sponsoring this channel and sponsoring this video. They're a huge supporter of what I do, and I couldn't thank them enough. And I can't thank you guys enough for always supporting the channel. Very, very blessed to have an awesome audience like you guys. Alright, that's it. We're done. Until next time, get out there.